Here we have Tara's Freestyle above water. Pretty good stance there on the starting block. Getting out there. Head is just buried a little bit too much. We need to make sure that you're getting that chin up a little bit more so that you don't have nearly as much of your head hitting the water. I think just before you're hitting the water, you do get it up just a little bit more. Good extension underneath the water. Head position looks really pretty good. I would like to see on that recovering arm, that hand position right here. When your hand enters on that left-hand side, that does put it into a much harder position to get your extension out in front of you, as well as getting into that high elbow reach. So work on trying to enter so that your palm is going flat into the water. That way you're going to be able to extend further out in front. We do need to work on that rotation a little bit more. That'll actually help that left arm not have to sweep out to the side like it does. You're going to be able to really lift that elbow up and go through that recovery period. See you getting through that turn, doing a pretty good job of getting around. Good dolphin kicks again. Breakout looks pretty good. Just really think about getting a little bit more extension onto your sides, and that'll hopefully help with that left arm's recovery period as well. As we see you go in for that finish, I can tell you've been at camp a couple of years looking for a real nice long finish on that side. Nice job, Tara. Here is Tara's Freestyle underwater. See her coming in. Good solid dolphin kick. Love seeing those arms moving straight forward. She does have a fairly solid streamline going on right now. I can't tell just by looking at those hands right there. She is only overlapping hand on top of the hand. We need to really think about trying to overlap your wrist as well as the very ends of your forearm. Getting a really pretty good body rotation going side to side. Your kick is motoring all along real well. I see that your right arm does a really pretty good job of catching a lot of water, but we see those white bubbles there on that left arm. That left arm is pretty much hitting the water and going right through that next pole. So we want to make sure that you're getting a little bit more extension up in front of you. As you come through that turn, do a pretty good job of getting around and planting your feet at the right spot. Doing again a fairly decent streamline, but right there we can see that you're not quite lined up. Hand on top of the other, wrist on top of the other, and forearms lined up. So just really work on trying to tighten that up. That's one of those you just need to start out doing at the beginning of practice, kind of work through. As we see these pulls underneath the water, you're seeing that you're pulling real well with that right arm, but we've got a lot of those bubbles right there. So just really work on trying to get a little bit further extension on that left arm, be able to decrease the amount of bubbles that are on those hands. As we see you come in for the finish, a little bit on the side, on your stomach. I'd like to see you get a lot more on that side to be able to get a little bit further extension, a lot longer reach, and you'll be able to see how that finish works out a lot better on the above water camera angle. Very nice job.